Hi, my name is Carlin Crane, and I wanted to make a video today talking about the way that I was able to overcome um, my stuttering and have a huge amount of confidence in my speech. Um, Pretty much the biggest takeaway that I wanted um, to have in this video is the idea that you have to have confidence in yourself before you can have confidence in your stuttering. Um, so I wanted to just kind of tell my story about how that has been apparent in my life. So, as I was growing up, I had a lot of insecurities. I was always really skinny as a kid, and I got picked on for that a lot. Um, and starting like high schoolish and college, I have dealt with really bad acne. I mean, my face is kind of red right now. That's because I just got this shower, but I've been on Accutane in the past like 6 months, and that has been a huge help to me. But pretty much in general, throughout my life growing up, I mean, I didn't have confidence in my speech because I didn't have confidence in myself. I was always really self-conscious about how I looked, how I dressed, just like everything in general, pretty much. Those were always huge defining factors on whether or not I even left the house that day. So, when it comes down to it, in order to move past all that, I had to just make a change in my life. And to me, in order to be happy, I've always wanted to have clear skin, and I always wanted to not be seen as a really skinny kid. So I started working out about 2 years ago, and I've had great results with that. And since I've been on Accutane, my skin has been clearing up a lot, and I've kind of created the person that I've always wanted to see myself be growing up. I am the person that I looked at as a kid and said, I want to be like that person. And it just took making the change, because this is what makes me happy. This is what happiness is to me. And to everyone else, I'm not trying to say that you should go work out or clear your skin or anything, but all I'm saying is that you need to be happy with who you are. You need to recognize the talents that you have. Just try to be very aware of yourself, and try to find out what it is that makes you happy. This is what makes you happy. This is what makes me happy. So what makes you happy? Once you kind of hit that roadblock and you start working on that, you start working on your own self-confidence, you'll start to realize that your speech problems kind of go away. And since I've had a lot more confidence in how I look, I've noticed that I don't care when I stutter around people, because of how much confidence I have in myself. And people can recognize when you have self-confidence and when you don't. When you're always looking away from people, if you kind of keep your head down a lot, that could be indicators that you don't have a lot of self-confidence. You have to be proud of who you are, and once you are proud of who you are, you'll start to realize that everything else in your life kind of shapes shapes up according to how you want it to be. Although my stuttering has gone worse over the years, I don't care that I stutter anymore, and I know that other people don't, because of the way that I elude my self-conscious around people. So I just really wanted to make a point to say that in order to be happy with your speech, you have to be happy with yourself. There's no shortcut to saying that you can overcome your speech if you can't overcome any insecurities or self-conscious feelings that you may have. Because I know that growing up, I had a lot of insecurities, and I was often really scared to leave the house. And now I feel powerful in who I am, and I own my own body. So I really want other people to be able to feel the same way, and to recognize what it is they want, and just to go for it. I mean, you only live once, so you have to go for it. Make yourself happy, and you will see that you will be so much happier with who you are in every aspect of your life.